Okay guys, this could be one of the most important videos on my channel, so make sure you're all listening, you're aware, maybe get a notepad and make some notes, because I'm going to talk about the dark truth of trading, the reality of trading that most people on YouTube and social media won't talk about because it affects their sales. They don't want to tell you the reality of what it's like. I've got 7 years experience and they're not going to tell you the reality of what it's like to trade because they want you to buy their course or buy their products. I've got nothing to sell anyone. I'm documenting my journey on YouTube, so I think it's my duty and obligation to be honest and tell you the reality of trading from someone who's been there 7 years experience. So make sure you watch to the end and make sure you get a notepad and pen and write some notes down, because someone needs to generally help people that are just starting off in their journey, or whether you've been trading a couple of years and you're still struggling. You need the reality of trading to help you navigate through this industry. Firstly, if you're entering this industry expecting quick results, expecting it to be a get-rich-quick scheme that a lot of these social media influencer traders are telling you, then you're in the wrong industry. They're taking your money and they're not going to actually generally help you. Trading is a professional skill. If you look years ago, you would have had to go to uni, got a degree, worked within a bank, been in a hedge fund, been in a big company, and it would have took years to even get into a position where you're executing trades. So what's to say that you're just going to sit in your bedroom, flip an account from £1,000, making thousands of percentage return, which even hedge funds and individual traders that have been professional for years don't make, and you're going to flip £1,000 into 100,000. It's just marketing. All they're trying to do is to get you the get rich quick dopamine hit in your brain. They're going to get you to be like, oh, let's buy their course, let's do this, because they're selling you the dream. And the reality of it is you can make a lot of money and you can become very financially successful in trading. But the steps to do it is to, number one, you have to learn the skill set from people that generally know what they're talking about. And most of these people on social media don't. Now, as you can see from my channel, I'm not claiming to be the best trader in the world. I'm documenting my journey, and hopefully people on the same path as me can enjoy it and learn and improve, and we can all build a community on this YouTube channel together. But there's too many people that make more money from the course sales than they've ever made from trading. And if you get 100 people and they buy your course for £500, you can then buy a nice car, a nice watch that you can put back into the business to make yourself look like you're a successful rich trader. But in reality, they're just selling you the dream. So you need to treat this skill like a degree or like an apprenticeship or like a job. You're not just in 3 months going to get 6-7 figure funding and start printing consistent money each month. You're going to have to understand that it's going to take years to learn. You're going to have times where you might feel like you're successful and you feel like you're doing well. I definitely had months back in 2018, 2019 where I felt like I was making good, consistent money. I thought I cracked it. I thought I knew what I was doing, but then I was humbled by the market. And you're going to go through a lot of those ups and downs until you get to a consistent level. But despite these, you have to be aware that a lot of these people online, they don't have your best interests at heart, because they're just trying to sell you the dream so that you can buy their courses. Not all courses are bad. I bought a course, but they weren't flashing this lifestyle. They wanted less people, but more serious people, than trying to just get loads of thousands of people paying them hundreds of pounds a month, which can fund their lifestyle. So it's so important that you take this skill seriously and that you learn it seriously, and you put a lot of time and effort like you would if you're at school or uni or job. And I give yourself 3 years. Treat it like a serious thing. If you improve and do well within the 3 years, that's good. But don't rush this. Look at it as a long-term thing, and then look to scale up once you've got the skill set and you can consistently make good returns. So guys, first thing you need to do, if you've just opened a brokerage or you've just got going into trading for 6 months or a year, is you need to find a profitable strategy. You need to get some kind of strategy, whatever that may be. There's a lot of strategies out there, but find something that suits you, that suits the hours that you're trading, that you're at your desk, and understand the technicals, understand some of the fundamentals, but understand the technicals, and find a strategy that you can back test, that you're confident, that you can go through the previous data and it has positive results. So you know that month it would have made that, or that year. Try to do a year's data. I've been going through my strategy, going through 2022 data and getting each currency pair, and one currency pair would make 18%, another currency pair would make 6% for that year, 5%, 12%, and you can take your trades and go through the data and find a system. Because if you don't have a system if you're trading a strategy that doesn't actually have a profitable edge, you're just gambling. It's just, you're not going to have any consistency. You might have days where you win. Like if you went to the casino, you'd have days where you'd win and days where you'd lose. If you want to be up on your account long term, you need to make sure you have a profitable edge in the market. So number one, get a strategy. Number two, once you've got that strategy, you need to become the edge alongside that strategy. Because when I first started, I thought, just give me a strategy, I'll just start executing it. But you'll soon realize is you'll have your own mental struggles. You might be more risk adverse. This other trader might be more risky. It's like preparing for a fight or a boxing match. You can train and spar and but until you're in that real ring and you're really boxing, you really get hit in the face, that's when your true character comes out. Like when you're trading in a live account and you take 2-3 losses in a row, 4 losses in a row, you're down on your account. That's when you're going to be more emotional, and that's where your true character is going to come out. And that's where you might start making errors. So once you've got a strategy, you need to become the edge. You need to be disciplined outside of trading, maybe hit the gym, eat clean, do whatever you need to do to remain disciplined at peak performance. Everyone's different. For me, I needed to hit the gym. I need to get up at the same time. I needed to eat healthily. That's just something I need to do. Someone else might not need that, but for me, that's what put me at peak performance. And so get a strategy, get a peak performance. It's a performance-based business, trading. You're not getting salaried. You can't stroll into work on Monday and get paid if you're hungover or you're tired. You get paid based on your performance, and if you're not at peak performance, you're going to struggle. So get a strategy, stick with that strategy, find something that works for you, and work on becoming the edge alongside your strategy. No matter what people say, losses aren't always bad, and it's part of the game. This is the massive problem within the industry, is most traders that I see are scared to show their losses because they're scared of the comments of everyone assuming that they don't know what they're doing. If someone's going to comment on your Instagram post or your YouTube channel because you took a couple of losses and they're going to go, you don't know how to trade, they don't know how to trade. Losing is part of trading. You can't win every trade. No strategy has a 100% win rate. People have to accept that losses aren't always bad and winners aren't always good. There's times in my journey where I assumed if I had a green day and I was positive and I made money that day, no matter if it was part of my strategy or not, that was just a good day. Yes, I'm up, I made money, well done. And then if I had a bad day, a red day, I'm down on my account, oh, it's been a bad day. You need to stop focusing on whether a good trade is making money and a bad trade is losing money. A good trade is a trade that's part of your profitable trading plan, that you have a back-tested edge, which you have the data to suggest that you can get consistently profitable results if you execute it. So this doesn't matter if you have a losing day. If you took the trade that was part of your setup and it lost, that's a good trade. Maybe not the outcome, but the actual execution of the trade was good. And you have to lose to win in this business. People, like I said, are scared to show their losses because it makes them look bad. So people that just get into the industry, look on social media, see these top traders or what look to be top traders never losing. And then when you take 3-4 losses in a row, you think, oh, this strategy doesn't work, or it's a scam, or why am I not doing as well as them? They've lost as much as you, if not more, but they're not showing it. So the best strategies, some of the best traders in the world have 50-60% win rate. Some people have 30% win rate, but they're looking for high risk reward trades. So when they win a lot more than what they lose. They might win 5, 6, 7 times their money, but that means they're probably going to lose more frequently. So the correlation between winning and profitability doesn't exist in trading. You need to make sure that you're executing trades that are part of your plan, and a good trade isn't always a winning trade and a bad trade isn't always a losing trade. A good trade is a trade despite the outcome. A good trade is a good trade that's part of your trading plan. And that's it. Whether it wins or loses, you can't control the outcome. The process of executing your plan, as you know you should, despite the outcome, that's a good trade. A bad trade is a random rogue trade, a lucky trade that you just randomly bought or sold for no reason. And even if that wins, it's a bad trade because long term, you're not going to have long-term profitability if you execute random trades. Another misconception that's promoted within the industry is flipping accounts. Now, I think it's just the wrong mentality for somebody new that's getting into trading that sees someone flip £1,000, which they might have in their bank account, to $1 million. And that incentivizes those people that are just getting in, whether you're 17, 18, 19 or early 20s or whatever age you are, that you want to get into trading to make a lot of money. Most people have £500 or £1,000 in their account. So what these marketers do is they give £1,000 into $1 million to make it look realistic to somebody who is in that position. The reality is that's so unlikely to happen because who's going to produce thousands of % return without going through any drawdown phase? And with the drawdown phase, if you're over risking, you're going to blow your account. The way you should approach this is learn the skill on a smaller amount of money or money you can afford to lose. So I started £500 and risk 1% of that account and learn to get consistently profitable on that small account. Once you can get consistently profitable on that smaller account, maybe 5%, 10% per month on average, or whatever you get, maybe 2-3%, but you're consistently getting that, then look to up that money, scale up your capital to go for prop firm capital, or just scale up your capital if you've got more money that you can afford. Make sure you can afford to lose it, but if you've got more money, then scale up. Don't look to flip an account. The chance of you doing that, it just comes in with the wrong mentality. You need to manage your risk. Good traders are traders that look at how much money they can lose on a trade, not how much they can win. And people come in with this gambling mindset because they see these young people flipping accounts, or they're probably not even flipping accounts, it's probably made up, but they're, again, marketing to a lot of people. I know people who are a bit younger than me, and they're talking about, trading, and I say, yeah, I do trading, and he said, I saw this guy on social media on TikTok flip this account, and I say to him, you're looking at it completely wrong. You need to look at it as a professional skill set. You need to look at it as having an edge in the market. You're going to take losses, but your wins are going to outweigh your losses. When you win double, triple, whatever you make, whatever you lose, and you manage your risk, because you're naturally going to have downward periods. You can't predict the market 100% of the time. You might win 50, 60% of the time. So in the losing period, you've got to manage your risk, so you're still there to trade another day. So it's coming in with the correct approach. But again, these people online will sit there and market themselves that they've flipped an account from 10,000 to 100,000 or 1,000 to 100,000. And that's people think they're a good trader then. A lot of that's luck and a lot of that's lies. The reality is, to be consistently profitable, the best traders, if you can make 20-30% a year, you're going to be able to, and you can consistently do that for 5 to 10 years, you're not going to have any problem with people giving you capital or trading a larger amount of capital, because you've fundamentally got the skill set. So it's so important that you come in with the correct mentality. Learn the skill set, however long that takes. Get consistent. Make your mistakes on a smaller account so you don't lose loads of money. You don't over risk. And then when you're in a position where you've got experience, you're getting consistently profitable results, then look to scale up your capital, whether that be prop firm capital or investor capital, whatever route you want to take. But just take your time with it and make sure that you're not falling for the marketing of some of these people, because it's going to pollute you with the wrong mentality. So I hope this video helped, guys. I wish I had a video like this when I first started, someone that's been truly honest, and sometimes you don't know who to listen to. So if I give my take on it, I hope you guys got value from it and learned something from it. If you did, make sure you like, comment and subscribe. Also, like I said, I'll be documenting my whole journey on this channel. At least one video a week doing my 0 to 100k Forex funding. So make sure you stay tuned if you want to check out that journey. It'd be an interesting series. But yeah, thank you all for the support anyway on the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.